Hello, welcome, Gemini. This is for you. I have been guided to do a reading for you guys. So if you have been guided to this reading, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or if you just feel like this resonates with you, all of us do have the third house, which is the Mercury, so we do all have Gemini in our charts. All right, so let's look into the energy. We're going to be tapping into it, and then I will be clarifying it on the bonus. All right, so if you like this, if you feel like you connect with this energy, then there will be a bonus reading. I will be clarifying a lot more, breaking things down. Stay tuned to a follow-up video and extended. All right, so in the bottom I see the cave. The cave is a place of sanctuary, isolation, being closed off. It's a time of closing yourselves off from I feel like many things. And if you look really closely at this card, you can actually see the eyes in the dark, which is kind of cool. So it's like looking in the cave, you know, and not seeing anything. In the darkness, the solitude, you find your greatest treasures, greatest creations, especially Gemini. You are Mercury, the mind. So imagination is your playground. You can really whip up a scenario, an illustration, a vision, and the ability to really bring it to life, bring it to color. Okay, and we did pull during the pre-shuffling, and that was the guided message. I actually did receive the fault line with the gem. So sometimes within the, I'll just say the fault line really quickly. Sometimes what we feel like is a fault, a loss, a mistake. So within the mistakes, within the circumstances where maybe we feel like things are broken apart, and there's it's a secret message of the replenishing that is going to be happening with this line. You see it's all connecting all of the little lines. This also reminds me of roots. So it's like whatever maybe was a mistake or felt like something fumbled and didn't work out, it's almost like the flaw within that is being able to correct all the little, all of the little, not mistakes, but the little challenges, the cracks within the foundation. And if you're looking at this as like a cement, like a floor on a sidewalk, you know, you see the cracks are forming from time, from being used, from maybe not repairing or taking care. And within, it's within a circumstance of, on the sidewalk per se, there is a need to change a street light or something that's by the sidewalk, or put in a new sidewalk to cross the street. Within that, fixing something else, it actually requires digging up and putting in a new foundation. So it's almost like within something that didn't work out, or within something that it's actually restoring, the ability to restore through another circumstance. So this fault line comes in and actually repairs, connects, and the ability to connect all of these, all of the different all the different cracks, crumbles that have formed through time, through wear and tear. This looks like the biggest crack of all, but yet it's actually correcting. It's correcting, almost like pouring new cement, and it's able to get to all of the cracks evenly. So something is growing stronger within a dismantling or a destructive energy, or the cracks were there and formed over time. And then something else, a situation happens. It feels like an even bigger crack formed, but what you don't see is it was the connection to create in such a way that you would never have thought. So this is replenishing through an odd way. So through the fault, something comes in and lines up new potential. The gem within the flaw. Gemini, you are the gem. I can see this one sparkle on the cards, and it's just one. It's really, it's only one. You know what? I don't even know if it's supposed to be there. Isn't that interesting? Look, the gem, the sparkle. You never lose your sparkle. Even when there's a lot of energy around, a lot of entanglement. It almost looks like earthworms and grass. So within the soil, within, sometimes feeling like the gem is not there within you, but it's always there within you. Sparkle in your eye. All of your beautiful energy, your youthful, the color, the vitality, the curiosity, the knowledge seeker. Gemini, I feel like all of these beautiful array of colors of you, creates this authentic, beautiful work of art that maybe to some doesn't look like it all goes together. The colors don't all match. That's the thing with the Gemini. Not about matching. It's about exuding beauty in your own way, and you hold yourself so beautiful with this energy. And even within all of the muck of the energy of the world or any entanglement, there's still this gem that's still people, even if you feel like it, you can't feel it, others can see it. Again, that sparkle, the twinkle. Hey, you form solid foundations. You form something solid with almost like, it's almost like something like a masterpiece, like a mess of a painting where you're throwing paint on the wall, and it turns out to be this beautiful masterpiece. Creative genius. All right, and then we have the shaman. All right, so your energy is the gem. That's what you exude. This is the energy that you represent, that comes up. Others see you as. May say, oh, I may not feel like this gem, this beautiful, rare stone. But sometimes stones get mixed up with the gems, right? The crystals, you find the crystals and find the most beautiful, let's say rocks, but beautiful stones, crystals. They sparkle, right? You can see them within the rocks. Sometimes I feel like people think they don't see the gems within the rocks, right? But you see the value in what other people maybe don't see the value in. You're able to look at things, and it almost like looking at something and then it comes out as a prism color to you. All right, so the shaman. So this is, I'm looking in the wrong book. I'm looking in the animal spirit. All right, the shaman. So the shaman is the tools. The tools. Sorry, the shaman is the selves. So a shaman is, oh, I don't want to go too far into it, but I mean, it's a very spiritually advanced person, somebody that has mastered mind, spirit, who doesn't just grow in the physical, but works with the energy, understands themselves. Okay, I want to read this quickly. The peacemaker, the upholder, the preserver. Works behind the scenes tending to the tasks of life. Cultivate gardens, keep meals warm, and mouths sweetly fed. So, is at peace in the process of life, knowing there is no start or finish. To humble yet meaningful tasks. So, the natural energy of nourishing others. To preserve Earth's resources. To consider environmental impact. And to see their role in the divine cycle of life. So, make sure that you are making peace with who you are, not fighting the world or fighting others' opinions. It is within us all and needs our love. So sometimes we do resist change. So this energy rarely receives the credit or attention that they deserve. Yeah. And I feel like Geminis don't usually look for that, right? We naturally see the shadow self, which guides us to heal, right? So make sure that you are speaking sweetly to yourself, kind words, because your role does play a sense of sometimes being overworked, right? The shaman also, it's a very mystical energy. It holds a lot. It holds a lot of value. I mean, it holds a lot of, it holds a strong name that has this, that, I mean, you don't have to own up to, obviously, but, so the medicine woman, the shaman. Yeah, so sometimes we do get lost in who we are, and are we really who we are, by others' projections, you know. Not everybody sees the magic, so therefore they don't believe it. So trust that you know your own self, all right? That's very important, to know that you are the gem, that the gem within you is not within everybody. So 3 archetypal ingredients constitute the shaman, and all must be present to reveal magic. The shaman is activated by long-standing and diligent study, the mentor. Second, orientation is generously and accurately aimed towards the healing of the self. The other and the culture, the other and the culture, the healer. And third, the shaman has a knack for finding doorways to the other world, allowing psychic visions and old magic to leak into this world. Wow. All right. So fearless student and practitioner. All right. Yeah. So if you're feeling like others are blaming you for their own unsuccessful path, it's better to lay low with energies like that. Some people don't want to hear what they need to do. They may resist and then cause blame onto you. So if your wisdom is not welcome, know that you are fearless, and there is others, you know, that are in need of your energy, your healing energy, all right? So don't cut yourself short just because of some. So psychic visions and old magic to leak into this world, the unseen. In this way, the shaman is a master who bridges the everyday and the sacred, revealing potent power needed desperately in our time. Yet, where there is power, there is shadow. So the shaman must be vigilant in studying their darkness. This card reminds us that the force of healing is ultimately not our own. We must shape it and share it with the world. Yeah, so it's not meant to hold on to the healing energy, right? That's the medicine woman is sharing. The studying, always growing, healing yourself, and then sharing it. And needing to go into the dark. And others don't realize that when you're healing. Oh, this, show me how to heal, you know? Okay, it's not like, okay, there, you're healed. No. To heal, you usually have to you have to see and be aware of where the faults are. Where we all have that line of awareness, the line of acceptance, and where we start and where it ended. We all have boundaries, a line that gets crossed. But the gem is in between. And the thing about the gem is finding it, right? It's not always easy to find a gem. Like, it's kind of like a gem in a haystack, you know, a needle in a haystack. So this card reminds us that the force of healing is ultimately not our own. And yeah, exactly. And all we can really do is help others, guide them, and allow others to find their own doorway. So the shaman cannot be rushed. And with Gemini, sometimes we do tend to rush things, all right? Sometimes, right, we get a little impatient. We are the air sign, also mutable air, so we also get bored easily. So working with this archetype requires study and perseverance. Think of it like brining or marinating. The content must permeate every fiber of its being. Yeah, so it's like, I can almost hear like something is like fermenting, or something is, you're trying to diffuse lavender, right? It's you don't want to boil and burn, and it's like slow process to diffuse every fiber. It's almost like pulling the energy as slow but steady. Like when you're looking for a needle in a haystack, you're not going to jump in there and throw things around. So it's all about studying the darkness. And Gemini, I feel like you have that ability to see the shadow self. So teachers, directors, surgeons, politicians, and poets. Okay, now, anyways, yeah, so the shaman is something that is slowly adapted through practice and through your own perseverance, your own want to, dedication. The master who bridges every day in the sacred, revealing potent power. Yeah, okay, so all right, so yeah, the master of the darkness. And once you realize what is unveiled in the darkness, it really isn't as scary as when we say the darkness, right? It's not really, but again, people have to find that for themselves. Saying it is one thing, truly understanding, right, by putting yourself in the circumstances and actually going through it is a completely different story. You will not forget, right? Instead of how was that I healed again? Calling up your Gemini friend. How is it that I heal again? Do the work, and then you'll be that warrior. You'll no longer be hunted in the dark, but the hunter, unveiling secrets. And all right, yeah, so the gem, what's growing in the dark, the gem. A gem is that potent power. Okay, so the tools, I'm going to get to this. I'm going to close this out and stay tuned for the bonus. I'm going to be pulling some tarot to really unmask this energy. I see where this is going, you know, all about growth in the darkness. Gemini, you are that master of visions. Oh boy, where's this gem? The sword, gem. LVI, all right. The gem. The diamond, the gold, the inner treasure. All right, so yeah, what are you finding in the dark is that inner treasure. So infinite names for the gem. It is also known as the jewel, the star, the talent, the gift, the gold. One thing for certain is that it is found deep within a substance that is very much unlike it. The gem always stands in contrast to its surroundings. You can't find it when you are among comforts and pleasantries. Precious stones develop slowly deep in the earth amid pressure and darkness. So it's all about going within the darkness, the uncomfortable, to develop. Discover the gem requires a descent beneath the surface into the dark, right? The shaman, the work, the energy, the magic. The gem requires a descent beneath the surface where there is no definitive map. Yet the longing to touch the true gem within us is so strong that we cannot help but seek out its radiance. Your gem, like your destiny, is unlike any other in the entire world. Keep digging. Unique, shining, irreplaceable. Yeah, so don't hold on to anything. This is all about you find it by doing your own work. And we have the diamond on the shaman. Going within the dark. Transforming, shedding the skin. Yeah, so this develops beneath the surface. The true gem within us is strong and unbreakable. So your radiance, your gem shines through anything else. Your infinite, beautiful gift. The moments of your life that glimmer are clues to where the gem resides. Don't cover the sparkling diamond of another. The gem is like a fingerprint, never to be repeated again. Folks, find yours. It's all about true self-purpose and destiny. So that's beautiful. All right, and did pull a couple cards that came out. The King of Cups and the Fool. All about leaping up faith into the unknown, not know where you're going, what's beneath, but feeling free, and letting go of not holding on to anything. New adventures. Again, unique. Your unique path. We'll just discover your treasures. And on this island, we have the King of Cups. So is either you or somebody around you, love, emotional growth, building structure on a foundation that is not holding on to the past, but you've learned and you've grown. And you're on this, not sinking in the water, but floating above, standing grounded as the water is flowing all around you. So this emotional flow. There has been a long journey, though, that has allowed you to see your true potential. And that is letting go of everything else that was holding you, because you have that what you're already looking for was the gem. So just needing to unbury it so that it can be free, untangling it from the constraints of life, all right? Letting yourself see their true, vibrant shine. All right? We have also Knight of Swords. This is the, you know what you want to put your energy in. You made a decision and now you are going after it with clarity, truth. Making plans and taking actions into this new adventure, flying high, soaring high. New levels. And you're just feeling light as air. That you are now always with your gem. Your gem is always there. It just gets buried under the muck sometimes. All right? Till next time, Gemini. Stay tuned for the bonus. Bye.